Good morning. What is popping, y'all? Well, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whichever time you read it. You feel me? Just know that I'm giving you that energy. Ashe? All right. Anyway, y'all, this is your girl Shemarina Shell with Lucy Snob, and I am back with a year ahead tarot reading. All right. This is for my Leos, baby. My little fiery fires. Okay. With y'all little strength dances, little lions. Anyway, for the year ahead spread, we're going to be talking about your sunset lessons from your previous year, your horizon, what you can expect in the next year, an obstacle, which is a challenge you'll face this year, strength, how to harness your inner power, advice, lessons you've learned last year, navigation, guidance for the year ahead, and clarity, your personal theme of the year. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right. What are some lessons? The High Priestess. So, Leo, baby, as far as your lessons that you have learned from the previous year, okay, what was on the sunset, what you see leaving behind, it looks like you guys have a little bit of, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Because I be want to be like right on track, okay? First of all, with the High Priestess, it is about dreams and powerful visions. So there could be an ending as far as I won't even say the ending. I just think that lessons that you've learned is about trusting your intuition by knowing that the answers that you seek, that you have the answers that you seek, and that by following the truth, you will find them. So having to deal with like intuition, a spiritual experience, powerful visions, these dreams. You could have a lot of dreams last year, that in a way was trying to lead you into opportunities. I just see like you really was focused on your spiritual side. All right. What can Leo expect in the next year? What can Leo expect in the next year, Spirit? What can Leo expect in the next year? Thank you. You have the Hermit, so you're about to go in within. Like you ain't got no time for all of this to be for the spiritual stuff that you just learned to be leaving you. You are literally like honing in and reflecting on yourself. All right, you're finding your guidance within, taking time away from your busy life. You're going in hermit mode. Like you've been working your butt off to get to this point, you know? Beautiful. What's a challenge Leo will face this year? A challenge Leo will face this year, Spirit. You got two major arcana cards so far. Like, what's a challenge that Leo will face this year, Spirit? Challenge Leo will face. Challenge that Leo will face, Spirit. Thank you. You have the Six of Cups. So this challenge might just be as far as like a nostalgic type of moment. You holding on to some things from the past. I won't say that you're holding on from things from the past, but you are reconnecting with things from the past, possibly your inner child and your future self. You're trying to bring things into harmony. So your challenge is going to be reconnecting with people from your past. There might be someone or just becoming at peace with your past is what I just heard. Becoming at peace with your past. I can't even get it out because it's like it's going to hold you off from where you are meant to be. Because understand your challenge, it has brought you to where you are, but it's taking you where you're meant to be. Okay. So, just be mindful of your past thoughts, past thinking, past ways of being. Excuse me. Your past ways of being as well. Okay, Leo. How can Leo harness their inner power? How can Leo harness their inner power? How can Leo harness? You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. How can Leo harness their inner power? I like jumping cards. Only, please, Spirit. But for some reason, I'm going to keep the Ace of Swords. How can Leo harness their power, Spirit? How can Leo harness their inner power? How can Leo? All right, and Two of Cups. So with this Ace of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups, it's about over analyzing. Excuse me, the Ace of Swords is about over analyzing in reverse and keeping your truth inside. But I feel like that is what they're asking you to do, about keeping this truth inside, you know, experiencing these brilliant moments of clarity of where you probably shouldn't be sharing something with someone else, you know. As far as with this Two of Cups, I really just feel like it possibly is. It's like you don't want. For those of you where the Ace of Swords resonated, great. But I'm gonna throw that back in because I feel more like this nostalgic moment because of the Six of Cups. It goes to the Two of Cups. This is about like a friendship or connected like hearts. Like there's somebody that you're really connected to, but it's also about cooperation. You know, you're in this space of where you need to be cooperating and colliding, collaborating with other people so that you are able to really truly for your power to shine. You know, this sometimes can represent marriage. So, you know, if you're really thinking about marrying that girl or saying yes to someone who's possibly waiting on you if you're a female, then, you know, make that happen. But there's some type of duality and being love conscious that will help you really shine this power. So I am going to put that Ace of Swords back. That's why I like jumping cards. But at least like everything is still going in. So, I mean, you know, Leo, like you have gone through this spiritual experience. And now like you're reflecting through this experience. What's on the horizon is now you're going to be reflecting. So you possibly have seen someone, you know, going through a spiritual experience, and they have, I won't say that they tried to get your attention and get you into it. Excuse me, I need to make some coffee. I'm not saying that they, you know, tried to get you into it, but this is representing like this as far as where you go from the spiritual experience to now inner reflection. And, you know, you were believing your intuition before, and now that has led you into this self-reflection. Okay. And because of that inner reflection, it has you thinking about some things from the past, or possibly inviting these things into your past back. But with the Two of Cups, it's about colliding and this duality. Like, yeah, I don't know. I swear I had just cut and it was the Lovers. So again, you could be possibly in love and kind of reminiscing on what past love has done for you, but you've been guided so far to use your intuition about everything. So I feel like in a way they're like leading you towards this love. Okay. What's some lessons that Leo's learned from last year? Their advice for the lessons they learned last year. What's some advice for the lessons Leo have learned last year? Thank you. Of course, your energy with the Strength card. So some advice as far as from the lessons that you learned last year, which was the intuition, was about the courage, about being quiet within your strength, you know, handling spiritual matters, but also purity of thought and heart. Like you are literally influenced by whoever this might be, or whatever this might be. Let's clarify that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Stress card. That thing flew all the way over there. I'm not doing that. we're not getting it. And it landed face down. So clarify the Strength card, Spirit. Clarify the Strength card, please. Clarify the Strength card. please, Spirit. So what actually was brought out to me was the Hangman. Oh my God, another major arcana. It's like you just going through oh, but you also have been, I feel like, a sense of impatience as far as for this new beginning that is supposed to be starting, or you being indecisive about this new beginning that is wanting to start. So this advice is about harnessing in on this courage to not be stagnant. As far as with this Hangman, there are new beginnings on the horizon for you, but I do feel like there's a sense of some type of stagnant energy that is holding you back from making this change or wanting to welcome in this change. Okay, because the Hangman is about surrendering to the will of the cosmos. So your advice is for you to, and I put these in the wrong location, your advice is for you to, you know, harness in on this courage and surrender to the will of what is going on. Not only that, but letting go of this past that you are, because of your intuition guiding you to this reflection, inner reflection, and coming back to the Six of Cups, where, you know, the challenge for you is going to be clinging on or reminiscing from the past. You are now, your advice is for you to let go as well. Okay, there's some spiritual teachings that was in there for you to learn, but not to hold on to. Okay, so it's about embracing embracing the new and realigning your heart and your purpose, with this Two of Cups for sure coming out as well, which was your strength on how to harness your inner power, was that love and duality. Okay, so definitely great energy to have as far as some advice. Developing this strength so that you can really let go, the courage to let go of whatever this is that you've learned in this past from your intuition. There was some type of gut feelings that you were getting. You was going through a really spiritual experience. You could have been really like down and had a earth angel around you, really trying to help you get out of this funk. Okay, what is guidance for the year ahead for Leo? What's some guidance for the year ahead for Leo? Some guidance for the year ahead for Leo, Spirit. What's some guidance for the year ahead for Leo? Knight of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting it together. But that Seven of Cups, I kept saying that Seven of Cups about these choices and wishful thinking. Like, you could really be thinking about your past, like, really hard, and the options that you had and what you decided to actually go with or walk away from. Like, it could be so much, okay? But with this Knight of Cups, it's about a classic romantic, you know, passionate soul. So your guidance, again, with this Two of Cups still being out here, I really feel like there is some type of love, or being in love with the or possibly just seeking connection as well. Your guidance is about seeking this connection. Leo, you probably have like everything that you need, and the only thing that you could be possibly lacking is love. Okay. But you know, this person is also, I feel like, a creative person, you know, especially with this Two of Cups coming out. As you can see, with a collaboration, you guys are making something beautiful. So I definitely see as far as a passionate soul here, and someone who is trying to seek this connection that they want. Okay. So, yeah. What's Leo's personal theme for the year? What is Leo's personal theme for the year? Leo's personal theme for the year, Spirit. What is Leo's personal theme for the year? You have the Judgment card and the Tower card in reverse. And look, the Ace of Swords is back at the bottom in the same position in reverse. So that definitely was your card, okay? But I mean, you know, it still puts it together, like, no worries, okay? But with this Judgment card, there's a lot of, again, seeking that I feel like you have been trying to go through. Not only what you have been going through, but, you know, as far as like I feel like in a sense you're stuck, like you're juggling in between. Do you want to see this change? You know, and do I want to go through this spiritual realization, like an awakening, or do I just want to stay where I am and how I feel? Like, it's like, in a way, why can't I get the card straight? It's like, in a way, you are literally like avoiding a disaster as well. And maybe that disaster is welcoming in this new love. But with the Judgment card, I really feel like it's a redemption for you, okay? Like, it's like you're like knowing your motives and your heart to be true. Like, you're on a like a glorious transparency. Like, you're really seeking yourself, which is why this inner reflection is in the horizon mode, which is what's coming up for you. Okay, so there definitely is like some real total transparency that is happening for you. There's a spiritual awakening that is going to be happening. That's going to be your theme for the year. So this just goes with the Hermit mode, letting you know like there's definitely some inner reflection that is going to be the theme of your year, really seeing how you got into this new space. Okay, let's get some advice for Leo. Look, cut away what is no longer needed for you, and then the universe wants to co-inspire with you. So they really want you to like get rid of this. In a way, I think it's like love. They want you to really get away with past loves and how they have made you feel, and really welcome in like the things that you were wanting, because they're like they really are trying to co-inspire with you. They're like we're trying to get this person in your life, but you got some inner reflection doing so that you don't self-sabotage, so you don't sabotage anything that might come your way. Draw that card again, and then ask wonderfully and you will receive gracefully. So they hear everything that you're asking for, and they want to do it with you, Leo. The universe wants to so badly. 3 cards for Leo. One more, thank you. All right, so befriend your fear monster. What is it that you're afraid of? Is it love in itself? Like, is it loving yourself? Your lighthouse guides you to the stars. So again, you definitely have someone who is around and trying to guide you, whether that's an ancestor, whether that's a potential love. Like, they're trying to get you to see all of these things that could go for you, but you're going to have to definitely do some inner reflection, continue to do some inner reflection, and let go of whatever is hindering you from the past that you're afraid of allowing into your life now. And I really feel like it's love, because of your strength is like you need to welcome this in. Like, that's how you can harness your power, is by actually welcoming this in. And then not only that, for your navigation to be the Knight of Cups, like, yeah, welcome in this love, welcome in this courage. This, don't allow this energy to keep you stuck. Develop this courage and let go of the past or whatever is hindering you now. You got this, Leo. Like, you know, for real. And I feel like in a way you want to fight for it, but then you also like just want to be stingy with it. Like, you're like, no, not for me. Yeah, because then you have the Hangman, and it definitely could be revolving a heartbreak. You have the 3 of Swords in reverse, but you definitely are juggling in between this with the 2 of Swords. Excuse me, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, but there's definitely going to be some type of fast energy, some new, you have the Fool too, so there's definitely going to be some fast energy as far as this new beginning, a new way of thinking. You're definitely being guided for some stability. You could be dealing with an Aries. You can have Aries like highly aspected in your chart as well. But yeah, so Leo, don't give up. Continue to work for you and reflect on the things that you're going through, and really fight this fear of what the past has holding back from you, okay? Anyway, I hope that this resonated. If it did not, book a reading. If it did, thank you. If it, like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe, you know. If you're new to this, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely will be doing readings for you guys every week, every sign. Okay. So, my foot went to sleep already. Ouch. Okay. Anyway, love and peace, y'all. Like, you got this, Leo.